Hey guys, it's Vina. For Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to talk about practical things that you can do to address your anxiety, your depression, or whatever it is that you might be going through. The purpose of this video is so that you can learn about new methods that might work for you in case you ever wanted to try something new. Quick disclaimer though, nothing I say in this is going to be foolproof for everyone, and even that, it's not going to work all the time for you. It looks different for everyone. So if something works for you, it might not work for another person. With that said, if this works for you, it might not work for you every single time. The first thing that actually is foolproof and will work for everyone is to get up. Whether that's off the couch or off your bed or whatever it is you're comfortable on, maybe it's the floor, get up. I know this is hard, but this is half the battle. Getting up for me personally is so hard. When I'm in bed, I just want to stay in bed. I don't want to get up. But I know for myself, like when I do get up, I feel that much better most of the time. Second method is to exercise. For a lot of people, going to the gym is great. I am not a fan of going to the gym. There are a lot of ways that you can exercise, get active, and be healthy. Whether that's just going for a walk around the block or dancing to Fitness Marshall on YouTube. There's a lot of ways to get active, and you just have to find out what works for you. I like to dance, so I will literally pull up a Fitness Marshall video on YouTube, and I will bust my butt on that dance floor, aka my living room. Method number 3 is to diet and watch your food intake. I'm really bad at it, but we've all heard you are what you eat. I love potatoes, so I find myself as a couch potato a lot of the time. I've noticed that whatever I eat really affects my energy and my mood. Diet is hard, it takes a lot of discipline, but you can do it. My next suggestion is weighted blankets. It's heavy. Weighted blankets aren't really for everyone. I did ask a lot of people what they thought about weighted blankets, and I got a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people liked it. They said they felt like it was like a hug while they slept, like someone was cuddling them, or it just worked for them. Others said that it made them feel claustrophobic. One person told me that it made their feet kind of be weird and wonky because they slept on their back, so they couldn't really put their feet right. I love my weighted blanket, but it honestly does not help me fall asleep every single night. But like I said, no method is perfect. Method number, something I forget because I lost track and I didn't put numbers on my notes. Get professional help. This means talking to a therapist, getting hypnotherapy, going to an acupuncturist. That actually worked for me. Next method is to try some meditation. You can sit in silence because someone stole your car radio. You could pray. You could journal, you could stare out the window. The whole purpose of meditation is to just be able to calm yourself and to relieve yourself of that anxious energy. For me, meditation looks like laying down in my bed, listening to music from my essential oil diffuser, and just trying to get into that deep state of relaxation. Which leads me to my next point, essential oils. Essential oils are great for just pretty much anything, honestly, whether you're cleaning your house, you're trying to get to sleep, you're trying to like add a little extra nutritional value to your diet. Essential oils are super versatile, and there's a lot of places where you can get them. I recommend Young Living. Young Living is the company that made essential oils popular. They are a little bit more expensive, but they are worth it. They're a great company, and their essential oils are 100% essential oils. So I highly recommend them. Be careful with the cheap stuff though, because they might not be great for you. They might be harmful or just lower quality. They might be mixed with other chemicals that actually isn't essential oils. The next method that works for a lot of people, but is controversial, is marijuana. Now, before I get a lot of hate for talking about marijuana, let me give you a quick history lesson. The cannabis plant is super versatile. There's a lot of parts to it. It's been around for thousands of years. People have used it for medicine, for food, for fuel, and for fiber. There's many parts of the plants. There's THC, which is the thing that gets people high. There's CBD, that makes people more relaxed and relieve pain. There's also CBN, CBC, CBG. We won't talk about that. The two main uses for marijuana today are recreational, or for medicinal. If you're looking for medicinal marijuana, there's a lot of different types because there's so many parts of the plants. There's the full spectrum where you get like all 5 parts of the plant. There's a broad spectrum where you can get all of the plant except for the THC so you don't get high, or you can just get isolate. Something I recommend is getting a CBD pen. This is Calm Vape. It is just CBD. It's an isolate, which means there is no other part of the cannabis plant besides CBD. If you have any questions about CBD pens or the Calm Vape, I'd love to talk to you about it. Just let me know. Take a bath, not because you smell, but because you deserve it. Bring on the bath bomb. Bring on the bubbles. You can put some essential oils in it. You can have candles around you. It's a dream. Just relax. If you don't have a bathtub, I recommend finding a friend who does and just being like, hey, this might sound weird, but I really need to take a bath. Do you mind if I borrow your bath? If your friend says no, you might want to reconsider your friends. Just kidding. That's not really a reason to get rid of your friend. Another method that you could try that a lot of us have tried is going out in the sun. Think about it like this. Cats. What do? They lay around and they nap pretty much all day. But they like to sunbathe. They're still getting their vitamin D. They're chilling. They're thriving because they got their sun. Honestly, I think a lot of my problems was because I grew up in Portland where it rained all the time and I never saw the sun. Go out in the sun. Trust me, it helps. And the last method I want to talk about is community. Community is super important. There's so much value in it. You just need like 1 or 2 people who are willing to be there for you. Somebody who knows and understands, someone who's willing to be empathetic with you. Maybe it's just your therapist, maybe it's your close group of friends, maybe it's your small group at church. Personally, the more that I have opened up about mental health and my anxiety and my depression, the more I realize that I'm not alone. One of my closest friends is one of my closest friends because at the time that we met, we were going through very similar things in our lives, and so just being able to like be in the presence of somebody who was in a similar place as I was comforting. Even if we didn't talk about it, just knowing that we were both struggling with the same thing or very similar things was so comforting, and it was so like affirming that like I am not alone. I know how hard it is to want to reach out to someone. There are many times when I just don't, and I just lay in bed miserable because I'm afraid to reach out to someone. I'm afraid to be a burden on them. There's just something so sweet about being able to open up to someone you trust, and they might not even say anything because you don't need them to say anything. You just need them to be there, to listen, and that's it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any methods that you love to do that I didn't mention, I would love to hear about it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic